Yo guys, it's Slyroh. You already know that. Today we're playing some more Danganronpa. On the last time we actually started our investigation, and on this episode hopefully we're finishing the investigation. But we're just chilling in the dojo with Byakuya. Also, like, why did they stop falling? Why did the leaves stop falling? Is it broken? Alright, well, now that I broke the game, we are in the dojo because we were in Kyoko's room and we found a key that was in a secret place or whatever, and we're gonna go check it out. I don't know if we need to talk to Byakuya or if we need to just go to the key. You know, let's talk to Byakuya. Nothing goes wrong ever when talking to Byakuya. Am I right? Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for after all. See? He just yells at me to do the right thing. Wait, was it one? There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys just like at the super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers. Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? Oh, the one I clicked on? That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. Ooh, what's in there? You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right? Well, just try it. Okay. I wonder what's inside. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and... click! I've really never seen a lock like this at all. I don't really get how it works, but I'm sure it's just magic or something. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. Why? Why is it phrased like that? Okay. Arrows? Okay, there are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. Why? They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. So, I'm sorry, are we gonna find a bow? Did someone, like, what do these have to do with anything? Titanium arrows, they're apparently important. How? What? Okay, there's something else inside the locker? Something that, okay, it's a wadded up ball of duct tape that might have blood on it? I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain? Yeah, okay, see, this looks like something that I can see being more important. How in the world are 10 arrows playing a part in this? I don't get it at all. If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? And why are they in this locker that Kyoko has the key to? I don't understand. Huh. Okay, well we got that. I think that's all the locker has to offer us now. Is something wrong? Can I look at the locker? I need to see something. Before I, like, double check this. Alright, so where were we before? Okay. I forgot where we got the lock from. Did Kyoko give it to us, or was it in her room? It was just laying in the room, right? It was just sitting in the room. Okay. I was just trying to think. I was like, so the key is in her room, but, like, these things related to the case are in the locker, and I feel like that's putting a lot of suspicion on Kyoko, I think. I don't know. Something wrong? Alright. It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Okay, that's basically what I was asking. We're on the same page. How about that? Or perhaps Byakuya? Maybe she knew that they were there and she stole the key to prevent someone from getting access to it? I don't know. I have no idea. Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location? This is something we need to look into. Like what? We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? It's probably going to be that super secret library thing that had the police things from before. It's probably going to be in there. Isn't obvious. Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? Ah, it has a fancy name. That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Let us hurry indeed. Yay, we get to go to the secret archives that has a bunch of government secrets and whatnot. Let's go. I believe there's a file related to some Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. I mean, we've been here, what, a week? A couple weeks? I don't know. I find it hard to believe that you could memorize where everything in the library is. Even, like, a small section like this. That's kind of impressive, but also, I'm gonna call that, I don't know, hacks or something. Alright, cool. Oh, here we go. Quickly returned with a file in hand. I mean, let's read it. Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? Oh, I thought it was gonna be the right language. I was like, zoom in, I can read it. How'd you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I graduated from high school without learning French. So take that, Byakuya. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Okay, alright. I was like, this isn't some weird... French shouldn't even be like the language that Japanese people would learn in high school, right? Like, you know, it could be like something that you can take, maybe. I don't really know fully how Japanese schools work, but like, I imagine like, you know, you take like Japanese, I feel like English has got to be like the second most popular language, right? And then is French even third after that? I don't know. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay the debt 100 times over. That's not very fair. 100 times, isn't that kind of extreme? Read to me! Even though it looks like I'm reading. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. Mukuro killed them all, calling it. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. I'm telling you, Mukuro, like, started a free-for-all battle with Fenrir or whatever, killed them all, and then came here to win another free-for-all battle thing. That's just her life, is doing, Battle Royale style, you know, competitions. What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternative reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Yeah, you look so excited with that look on your face. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Like on the back of their hand, maybe? What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Nice! Cool. Alright, so it's been updated. So it's just all part of Mukuro Ikesawa's profile, though. Okay, good to know. Alright, and as expected, we are going right into the class trial. Yeah, give me the thing. Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth's natural phenomena. Damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. How poetic. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. And I was speaking in the wrong voice. It would seem that way. Let's go. You know, it all looks the same. Either way, alright, so we are at the class trial. Obviously, I have not been going long enough to end the episode here. That would be crazy. I prepared for this. I actually thought that we were going to come straight here after the dojo. So, we are just going to start the class trial, and I'm just going to hope that I can, you know, save in the middle of it, because I don't really have 2-3 hours of free time to record right now. So, we'll see how this goes, but let's go ahead and start the free the free trial? The class trial. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm on. But we're just going to go right in. So this is the first. We're going to start the class trial. Not at the beginning of an episode. Whoa. Byakuya and Mikoto showed up together. Where the heck have you been? You just disappeared without a word. There was at least 1 or 2 other people in the garden. We should have, like, when we walked off with Byakuya, we could have, like, said something, I would think, but whatever. Guess we didn't. You're investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Mikoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just the 2 of you? You jealous? I mean, he just stole my words. What, are you jealous? Are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But nobody came. We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet? Maybe he died again? That'd be inconvenient. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or what? Jesus! Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait. You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh? I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. No, everyone's not here. Ooh, sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. It's me you're waiting for. I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Oh, alright, so now they finally can get it through their thick skulls that Kyoko is not the corpse. But she might be the killer, so, you know, there's that. Kyoko. Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. You know, for once I agree. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right? But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Yeah, I don't remember there being a specific time limit for how long you have until the class trial starts. Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with the ghost. Hero, no. I told you, stop talking. Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during this trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long? Nothing. It's not in the rules. We already went over that. I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. But I went on the elevator instead. Alright, fine. I'll talk to her. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I want to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Oh, is that the place that's been locked the whole game? The second floor. There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Really? Then when did you find out? Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. Convenient. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? Alright, so she did her due diligence, so anything that, any, like, plot threads that need to be filled in, she's gonna have. Way to fill it in, game. So that's why you were late. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to? Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. Oh, convenient. Nice. What? So maybe that key went to somewhere that had that key, or whatever. I'm assuming that's what it is. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma. What's Monokuma gonna do to us? We can go over all the details after we get through the trial. Okay, Makoto. Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I mean, let's go on the elevator. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And it made noise. This is that we're scary. And the door slid shut. We made our descent. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Sure, you could have measured that period of time, but you just didn't. Lazy. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the bright white of a transition screen. It was the building light of despair. Ooh, pretty. I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Do I want to save the data? Yeah, you know what? I will. Put it in the spot here. And then I think I'm going to go over what we have, and then I actually probably can get to a stopping point right before the real trial starts. So let's set skills first. Do we even get anything new? I don't think so. Steadies your aim a little. Yeah, that's like not as important, and I don't think I got any new skills. Yeah, everything else is equipped, so that is fine. I mean, let's look at what we have, because I don't really know how to even make a guess as to what happened. Because I only vaguely know what happened, and I don't know, due to the information we have now, I don't know, you know, I'm not ready to put that forward yet. But let's see what we have. We have the Monokuma file, where they were dead before the blast, because they were strapped to the bomb or whatever. The victim was stabbed a single time with a knife, and then had also been struck in the head with a thick object, with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Oh, it didn't specifically say a blunt object. I don't know why I thought it was. Probably because of, like, metal pipe. But that could be anything. I don't know that we ever found that at all. Body was covered with other wounds, but those are at least several days old. Okay. So none of the other wounds, like, are pertinent to this case, I think. The explosion has burnt the upper half of the body. Upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished because the upper half was soaking wet while the bottom half remained dry. Yep. The body, I mean, it has the wolf tattoo. I mean, this has to be Mukuro Ikasaba. But I don't know who could have possibly killed her, except for Kyoko, but it's starting to sound like it's not. I think the one thing with this trial in particular, I feel like every other trial, like, makes you think that one person specifically has done it. They kind of, like, mislead you towards, like, one person, be like, this is the culprit, just to kind of flip it and be like, actually, no, it's not, and then this is the culprit, you know, and then however many times they do that. This case, they haven't really done that. They kind of have done more of, Kyoko's the dead body, except for, no, wait, she's not. So there isn't really a culprit that the game has been, like, pointing you as the player to, which I think is what makes this one a little bit more confusing to try and figure out what actually happened. But yeah, alright, so we got the tattoo, we got the long nails. There were bits of charred debris near the body. It looked kind of like the bomb. I don't know why that's specifically important, but maybe whoever put the bomb on the Monokuma would also put the bomb there. I don't know. The sprinklers come on at 7:30. I feel like that's going to be important with the amount of times that they made like a note as to what parts were wet, which parts were dry, things like that. The body had been in the garden before 7:30. It would not have gotten wet. Maybe. This is when the body was found, which was like 9, about 9. Okay. We have this knife. It's the same knife that Toku gave Makoto. Yep. And it's the same knife that the masked assailant was holding when they attacked Makoto. Yeah. See, this tarp is what's kind of messing me up, because one side was wet and filthy with mud and grime, and the other side is dry. So that could have been on top of the body, so the body could have been there before 7:30. Number of the chicken coop chickens in the chicken coop has decreased from 5 to 4, and there was definitely 5 before last night, or at last night, basically. Byakuya also said there was no corpse in the garden at nighttime last night, probably around the same time that Hiro was there. And then he said that all of the other ones were together the entire night, and none of them were ever alone. So, I mean, everybody kind of has clear-cut alibis, except for me, I guess, if the game was going to go down a road of saying that Makoto did this murder and you just blacked out for all of it. Or Kyoko. Or something else entirely has to be going on. Corpse, mask covering its head and a white jacket covering the body. Yeah, we got the knife. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. There was no blood on the ground around the body. That's true as well. Man, I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff. And we have all the Mukuro Ikasaba stuff. Yep. Military, the Ultimate Soldier, and then the Fender Tattoo. The killing game began with 16 participants, all students, and it's assumed that Mukuro Ikasaba is the 16th student. And also told us about that Kyoko wears gloves because of the scars or whatever. And then, wait, the woodblock is a truth bullet. Why? It's a key to one of the lockers in the dojo, but I don't know why that's important. And then we have the titanium arrows. I don't know how this stuff fits together at all. And then Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool to get to the second floor. Okay. I mean, that's what we have now. I can't really explain the series of events at all, so this is going to be maybe a rough trial, but we're going to do our best. But we're going to go ahead and do that on the next time. We're going to start this class trial, which I think is going to be rough, but we'll get through it, and I think we're going to learn a lot of things along the way. So, join me for that one. It will be coming your way soon. Hope you enjoyed this one. Go ahead and leave a like and all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time when we do the class trial. So until then, guys, take care. Peace out.